Hey, Maxim, you're first. Hi, Brian, Vineyard Farmhouse. Thanks for stopping in. I actually got started right at 8 o'clock. All right, we'll take a break right there while I pick it up off the floor. You can see where it caught it. Kind of, you can see it. Just caught the edge. Flipped it right out of the chuck. And chances of getting it back in exactly the same are slim to none. What do we got? Jordanite. Second. Maybe third. That's all right. Thank you. So he loves the content. Keep it up. So I was just about to say, before this went flying off the lathe, I use my bowl gouge for turning tops, even though this is in spindle configuration, because for doing lives it's the least likely to catch. And as I was getting ready to say that, it caught so violent that it flipped the whole thing right out of the chuck. So anyway, all right, back to it. So you'll also find that as a wood turner, that little finger takes a lot of abuse. So just pretend I got a paint pen and wrote on my finger. Hey, Madeline, Wolf Lover Madeline is in. Let's keep it English, please, if possible, because I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak or read whatever language that is. I apologize. I know I should be better, but I'm an American. And our education system only taught us one language. Deroxley plays Minecraft YT. Thanks for stopping in. Hello. You're better no matter what. Thank you. Thank you, Madeline. I should speak a little bit of Spanish. I did have 4 years of Spanish. And actually, for work, one of the jobs I've had, I had to go to Chile and teach a training class on fire alarm systems. And I think I did pretty good. I was able to speak Spanish fairly well. What am I doing for Halloween? So, our Halloween is kind of done. We already had trick-or-treating in our neighborhood on Saturday. So, I don't know. I don't really celebrate Halloween. It's not one of my favorite holidays. And I think holidays in general, we have kind of forgotten the meaning of what the holiday is to make it commercial. So I don't really celebrate Halloween. And as a Christian, it's just not one that I care to do. Demizio 9, you eat BLK. Is that cat? We don't eat cats. Not here. Not where I'm from in Ohio. Maybe other places. Mañana es Halloween. Tomorrow is Halloween. Después de la escuela hay una cosa mala. In your school. That's about all I can get. All right, Maximum. You're first in. What colors do you want? All right, Madeline, I got you. I was being facetious. I can't speak every language. Facetious. You know what that word means, Madeline? Being facetious. All right, Maxim. Black, white, and blue. Okay. Black, white, and blue. Black, white, and blue it is. I've got blue. Blue's popular. That's the shortest pencil. Dark blue. Dark blue or light blue? Got black. Got brown. Brown. There's black. Black's pretty short too. Everybody likes black. Dark blue, okay. And white. Alright. I think I got enough color on these. double spiral. Let's do a double spiral on the bottom too. Cool. Alright, we'll get some of my Satellite City medium CA glue. We'll seal in that color. And I just put this on with paper towel. I don't do anything special. Try not to get it on my fingers, but sometimes it's inevitable. Just put a little bit on the paper towel. Touch it real quick. Otherwise you'll smear the colors. Give it a good coat. Alright, now I will spray it with my Satellite City accelerator spray. Cures that CA glue really fast. Put one more coat on it real quick. And that's going to dry because that spray is already on it. So that is all done. Now I'll speed up the lathe again. Simple as that. So you can kind of see the two different color spirals. This one's a little bit easier. Double spiral with the blue and white in the middle. Look at that. That's a good one. Who else we got in? Animatic, Goofy Goobers. That's a SpongeBob reference, I think. Then a mod got on. Hey, Mike Stanifer, thanks for coming in. Oh, on the floor. Okay. Black and white and blue. Dark blue. Anybody, who else is in? Mike Stanifer. All right. Yep, fell down, but it actually rolled to the front. The first one of the night has to fall off. That's just good luck. All right. Weedy, thanks for coming in. All right, we've got, I might be able to get two. I got a big nasty knot down here, so I have to stop about right there. So 2 people put in 2 colors. We'll see what we can do. We've got a few colors. I think 36 different colored pencils. Take a good look. Dreidel. So I'm gonna make a dreidel. I'm gonna. I've got to look up how to make one. But if you remember the song, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. They didn't make it out of wood. So, I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Second top. So we got red. Hey, RG, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Madeline, you need another color. Wolf Rider, Wolf Lover. I guess you don't. You can do just red. You can do just red. So all of you would-be wood turners, if you happen to have a lathe on order or anything, when you're doing spindle turning, the grain's going with the lathe, you have the option of using, well, you can use a lot of tools, but, oh, I dropped it. Your primary tools for spindle turning is the roughing gouge, spindle roughing gouge, which I use to get the basic round shape. You've got the spindle gouge, spindle detail gouge. It's sharpened almost like a bowl gouge. And then you've got the skew. And you can use scraper, you can use bowl gouge, all that stuff. But primarily, these are what you use for this. But when you're cutting with any of these tools, you never cut uphill. So if I were cutting, I can go down, down, down here, but I cannot come back up. It will absolutely catch. So you always want to be going down. And you'll see guys go down this way, and then go down this way, and then this way, and this way. You never go back up the hill. Demons, red and black. Good choice. You want it to be demons. What's the D? Is the D in there? Is that a typo? We don't do anything demonic. Getting a little thin. Getting a little thin there. Alright, so we got red and black. Halloween is tomorrow. Yes, it is, the 31st, right? Oh, let's get this sanded. October 31st. I need to be very careful because I made this very thin. Alright, that's all I'm going to sand it. So if you notice, I put a new verse on my steady rest, my not steady rest, tool rest. Proverbs 16:3. It's my new favorite verse. Commit your works to the Lord and your thoughts will be established. I love that verse. Alright, red and black. Just had black. There it is. Let me get these sharpened up. Cut that one off with your stamp. Yeah, probably. All right. 8:30 already. Been going for a half an hour and I've only done one top. This one's pretty cool looking, Madeline. I like this one. Oh, and I did it with the lathe moving fast too. I thought it was acting a little different. Alright, let's put some super glue on it. Black and blue and pink. We did a black, blue, and pink one for you. Fishing Kid 2015. Yeah, we did one last time. You have to pick a different color. So when I was in college, I would go to this Chinese restaurant on campus with Ohio State. Pretty big campus, but so there, at that time there was about 50,000 people on campus. That was how many kids were on campus. Not kids, it was everybody, but. And I would go to this Chinese restaurant, and every time I went in, which was probably once a week, they would tell me I have to order something different. And I have a really hard time doing that. But they made me order something different every time. So we're going to do the same thing here. You got to pick a different color. Mike Baker, just a little more off the top. And Thomas is in. Thank you. This might be the last time I will get to see your grandma. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry about that. Madeline, Wolf Lover. M, thanks for stopping in. Black, orange, and green. We can do that. Look at that spin. That you can't even tell that that's moving, but that is actually spinning. I wish I could zoom in on live streams, but I can't do it. Not with my phone. So guys, I do all these videos with my phone. It's a Samsung, and I can edit. I can do all kinds. I have other ways to edit, but I'll take these live streams, download them back off of YouTube, split them up, and edit them into shorts, especially the tops ones. And that's where I get like half my content, probably more than that. But yeah, that's a good spinner. Really good spinner. I love the colors. I like that red. All right, let's get one more out of this piece. We're gonna do black, orange, and green. Let me get those colors out so I don't forget. I should just leave the black out. Everybody wants black. All right, black, orange, and green. So this is gonna be tough. I gotta watch out for that knot. I gotta not hit the knot. If you know what I mean. Yeah, that spins a lot. Alex, hey Alex, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for coming back. I'm always amazed when people come back. Oh, and I just wanted to mention, they're down there at the bottom beside beside the chat. There's a $ looking thing. That is a super chat. And that goes to help support the channel. So don't feel like you have to do that, because I don't know why anybody watches this channel. So, but yeah, just kidding. If you would feel compelled to do that, I would greatly appreciate it. And it helps me with stuff like sandpaper and wood and tools and everything it takes to run a workshop. I try not to spend any of my family money on my hobby. So we're trying to be self-sufficient. No, Madeline, don't. If you're under 12, don't donate. You need all the money you can get, or you will. All right, we're gonna do green, orange, and black. Let me speed up. We're doing 500 RPM to put the super glue on. I'm going to about 2150 to actually cut it. I'm on the trail, weedy, on the trail. Okay. What trail is that? Russ, now wait a minute. Russ, you didn't have to do that. I was just making conversation while I was getting set up, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Russ Russ Ray. All right, Russ, after the green, orange, and black one, you get first choice for colors. Thank you so much. Last time I saw you were making a steering wheel. Oh, okay. So I have a couple projects going on. I started my resin project. This is, you can't really see it because it's kind of rough shaped. I'm trying to shape it like a jar. And there's a pine cone inside and a couple small pine cones around it. And it's for my mother-in-law for kind of a memorial to her brother who passed away a year or so ago. I'm just figuring out what to do. So I have that. And then just before I started making, this is like a box with a lid, and I only cleared it out down to there. I got a ways to go. And then the lid is going to have slots in it, and the slots will have colors around them, and then we'll take popsicle sticks and paint them to match the colors. So my wife and I watched this little girl who's almost 2 years old, and she'll take the colors of the popsicle sticks and stick them in the holes. And it's just kind of a learning tool, kind of a fun thing. But that's the next project I'm working on. So you guys get the preview. Sneak peek. Don't go spreading that around now. Alright, so this one I'm definitely going to use the bowl gouge, because if I hit that knot with this, it could break it. Like, it'd just break it right in half. So you can see the difference in thickness between these two. So I'm going to go to the bowl gouge to do the stem, because I don't want to hit that knot. Or if I hit the knot with the bowl gouge, it won't hurt. You are the best. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Madeline. Yeah. See, I hit the knot, the edge of it. It's just so much harder. Now I lost my, I'm just going to leave it where it's at, tighten it back up, and recut it. There's enough meat on there. I like to have that stem a little bit longer. RG leaving, okay. Thanks for stopping in. Goggles on for this, don't want sawdust. Oh, I wear, so Alex, I have, I will choose red, green, something Christmassy. Okay. Red, green. Have you guys ever watched the Red Green Show? You got to look that up on YouTube. Best show ever. All right. So yes, I wear safety glasses and a face shield. Both. Don't take chances. All right, that looks better. All right, let's do a little bit of sanding. Christmas colors. Find my red. What we're talking about. The red is probably the shortest one. All right, this one though. Green, black, and orange. Let me sharpen those up. I'll tell you, hey Matthew. Matthew stopped in. And Rob from Copper Owl Woodworking. Thanks for stopping in. That's a crazy sharpener. You know, Russ Ray donated $5. And I'm telling you, what I'm going to do with that $5 is buy a regular hand crank pencil sharpener and put it on the wall right here. Because I am tired of that pencil sharpener. It barely has enough power to sharpen a pencil. Alright, we do a little bit of sanding. And we'll slow it down to put our colors on. And just real quick, I'm going to hit this with some fixative. I've been forgetting to do that, so the colors stand out a little bit better. And that is fixative from Krylon. It won't focus on it. There you go, 1306 fixative. Seems to dry pretty quick. It says 15 minutes, but I hit it with my heat gun just and my heat blower. I haven't got dinged for throwing gun yet. All right. All right, Madeline, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Madeline's out. Madeline has left the building. Thanks for coming in, Madeline. Seemed like you were in a good mood tonight, so carry that on through the rest of the week. We'll see you on Friday. I'm trying to do lives Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all about the same time. So feel free to check us out then. Have you been able to make a dreidel? No, Matthew, I was just saying earlier, I'm starting to look into it. I need to see what's involved in a dreidel because I think they're four-sided. Now, I did make, there's a kind of a Mexican dreidel type thing, and I forget what it's called, but it has a specific name, like yes or no, or oh shoot, it's about the same kind of thing, and you get like points, toto, like all or nothing, or I forget what it's called, but it's kind of like the same, and it was four-sided, or it might have been more, I don't know, but it was very difficult to make it symmetrical, because especially with wood. Now, if I use a harder wood, I might be able to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that. We will make one. It may not spin, but we'll make it. We'll try it. All right, this one's done. Gotta go faster than that. I love the colors on this one. I like the black outline. It looks almost like a stained glass window or something. It's a pretty good spinner. Looks like a sweet. Looks like a sweet. Very cool. Yeah, it does kind of like candy. Thanks, M. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, kind of candy-ish, or a Tide Pod. Alright, I'm going to take this off, and we're going to make one more for Russ. Hopefully Russ is still here. This one just would not make a good one. It's got a nasty knot, goes all the way through. Would not work. Here's another one with a knot all the way through, so we'll make sure we put that at this end. So guys, also, while I am putting this one in the chuck, if I have somehow managed to make a top that you like, or that you requested the colors, or if you have a special request, feel free to message me on Instagram and we can set something up for a small donation to cover shipping. It's kind of cool. It's like being a street busker, but I don't have to leave my house. I love that. But yeah, for a small donation, I will put it in a box with some other tops and send it to you. Luke's top. All right, let me do one for Russ first that I know will spin. I gotta. All right, we're gonna try. What am I gonna do? So I got a knot on both ends. Let's do. So what I'm gonna do. This one is coming out here. It's going pretty much through the middle. I'm going to try a quick one. We'll see if it works. And if it doesn't spin, I'll make another one. Because that one's going to be sus. That one's going to be Skibbity. Skibbity, Ohio. That's where I'm from. Everybody put in the chat, especially if you haven't talked yet. Pretend it's not there and give it a shot. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Put in the chat where you're from and what your favorite colors are. All right, I'm going to make this round. If you have headphones in or speakers up, you might want to turn them down a little bit. It gets kind of loud. That's the rough work making this round. Feel free to turn the volume down a little bit. Born in Japan, awesome. Yeah, it gets blurry. When I'm doing the roughing, it gets blurry because it can't focus. It's trying to focus on the edges that are going away. So it always is blurry there. And Mike, you missed a good zinger. You could have said pretend it's not there, but spelled it K-N-O-T. Like it's a knot and it's not there. That'd have been funny. Yeah, that is straight through the center. Yeah, we'll see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn it stem first and then turn the top. We'll try it. Those are hard to do, but we're going to try it. Wow, that hit you guys. M's from England and the UK. Okay. Max Z, never mind. Oh, okay. So our knot left with the rest of the wood. So that was always an option, that knot was going to break because they're not very strong. So we will carry on. That's the second one. I've done how many lives and never lost one off the chuck? And now I've done it twice. Twice. Glad it hit the camera and not you. Good one. What time to tune in? So we're gonna do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays between 8 and 10. But lately I've been getting here right around 8. So that's Eastern time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. I'm in Ohio. It hit the camera. I think it hit the bottom of it. Didn't hurt anything. Went off to the right. Passed me by. Nothing to get excited about. What brand chuck? This is a Supernova 3. I also have the one that I got from Wen. Now the Supernova 3 uses a hex key tool to tighten it. I have this one that uses the 2 pegs. So the nice thing about having 2 chucks is I can leave this in a chuck. Then I don't have to keep changing them around, because every time you change it, it just doesn't line up a little bit. All right, start over. So I usually use 150 grit sandpaper to do some shaping, some final shaping. Because once I cut this, I can't touch any of this with the tooling. It'll just snap it off. But I can really smooth it out with that. See, it starts to vibrate a little bit, even still. I have to barely touch the sandpaper to it. So I'm going with the Christmas theme. Kind of looks like a Christmas ornament. And we're done with that sandpaper. They tighten oppositely. 2 Nova G3 chucks. What do you mean they tighten opposite? What is that? I don't understand that. Like you turn it to tighten, one you turn left and one you turn right? That's weird. So this is, if this one spins anyway half decent, it is going to spin for a long time because there's a lot of meat there. There, now it's getting smooth. Oh, there's a knot. I thought I felt something. All right. That's wild, Bob. Hello, Sifu. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for coming back. I gotta hold on to this, but it's getting hot. Just a little bit left. You might be tempted to not mess with that anymore. And I just want to touch up the stem, just like that. All right, red and green. I would put gold. I have a gold paint pen, but it really doesn't come out looking that gold. So we'll just do red and green. Maybe a little bit of black. Let me sharpen these up real quick. Thank you, Sifu. No way to use a conical live center for stability. I use medical lathes, but never wood. Not familiar with wood lathes. Conical live center. Yeah, so what I did, Russ, is I made an attachment. I would love to use a metal lathe. We have them at work, but I've never used it. So if I use this live center, I made this fits on like real tight to that angle. I don't know how I got it, but I made the angle and then I put hot glue so it formed right to it. And then I put a smaller cone in that side. So I could put that on there and help hold it. But then I can't, well, yeah, for cutting, yes, I could have done that. I probably should have. I forget that I made this. You machine parts for satellites. What? You guys do some really cool stuff. I'm an engineer for a manufacturing company, and we make energy products, put it that way. Oh, I gotta sharpen the pencils. Hold on. Contract. Southern California. NG. What's that? Natural gas? NG. Satellites. That's so cool. Yeah, I make. We do engines from 4,000 horsepower diesel engines to down to 200 horsepower diesel engines. We did have one that was 25 horsepower, but mostly the big ones attached to large pumps. But I'll tell you, my goal is to retire at some point and just do this. I would much rather do this. I'm getting there. Not in the next 5 years, but high capacity battery storage. Nice. We're doing some of that. We're getting into a lot of the power generation. We have a turbine generator, actually. Turbine engine, natural gas turbine that hooks to a generator to make microgrid power. It's very exciting stuff. So this is kind of like a bell. Let's do, let's put some yellow. I don't know why yellow, but kind of like a bell. Kind of weird. Somebody in one of my live streams says I color like a 6-year-old or 6th grader. 6th graders can color pretty good. 6-year-old. I thought that was a compliment because I usually can't color very good at all. Makes sense for yellow. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bell emoji has yellow. Okay. I don't do emojis very much. I do the thumbs up emoji sometimes. Oh. Fade it in. So when you're using super glue, if you squeeze it, you get some bubbling, the glue kind of bubbles, then you wipe it, and then let the air pull the glue back down through the stem. It'll last a lot longer without getting that top all bumped up. I don't think this part's wobbly. This part isn't wobbling much. I think the colors are a little wobbly. Zay says looks wobbly. I think that's just the colors. If you look at purely just the profile, just this outside edge, it doesn't look like it's moving. Sometimes you can tell by that point. All right. We're going to cut this off and see how it spins. I think it's going to do well. So before I cut them off, I always kind of round that tip. Otherwise you get a sharp edge. Not like it would cut you, but just uncomfortable. And then sometimes I'll go back and sand off that little bit, or just kind of scrape it off. Oh, look at that. That's a good one. I am going to make a top arena, like a spin dome. Oh, dang it, wasn't watching. So I can comfortably spin the tops. All right, guys, it's been over an hour. We made 4 tops. These two look almost the same. Look like Christmas candy. All of them fairly good spinners. We only made 4. Yeah. If you like it, please subscribe. Definitely, I'd Pablo Reynoso. Thank you for stopping in. Golden, cool. Thank you. Matthew, Luke's. All right, we'll do one more, and then I think I can fit it in here because I got another one with a knot. We'll do one more. I forgot you'd asked about that one. So, and what Matthew's asking for is, well, I'll just show you. It's a very difficult top to make because it puts the angular momentum at the outside. So I cove it in on the top and the bottom, and it has a point that's just sticking out a little bit from the bottom, but it's coved in. So it puts a lot of mass to the outside. So your rotational inertia is mostly on the outside, but any difference in wood material density really is like magnified doing that. And I have not, I made one a long time ago and it spun great, and after that I haven't had any that have not been wobbly. So all right, we'll try it. That'll be the last one, but definitely subscribe if you like it. Like, thumbs up, all that stuff, but mostly subscribe, and then go watch some of the videos that are on my channel. We make all kinds of woodworking videos and just have a lot of fun. If anybody has any ideas, definitely shoot them over. I'll try anything. All right, here we go. All right, this one is tough. I probably won't do too much talking during this one. I'll try to make sure the camera angles are good. So that's what I mean by a cove. It kind of goes back in like a wheel well or something. Sorry, from top to bottom. Truex 007 Lee, thanks for stopping in. Christmas tree that has the bark remaining on one side from top to bottom. I can try that. I'll try that. If you don't see it, remind me. I think I'm like it'd be offset, so half would be turned and the other half would have bark on it. I bet that would sell at Target. My wife approval score? No comment. Zay, are you asking from experience? Xavier Kavanaugh, thanks for stopping in with the LOL. Cat food, it's amazing that tool don't kick out. So sometimes it does. It's called a catch, happens all the time. One thing that you cannot do when you're wood turning is hold your tool very tight. You have to hold it kind of loose. So if it does kick out, it just kind of loses all its energy. All right. But the other part of it is, I gotta see where that knot is. Okay, we're back here. If you push the tool against the bevel really holds it, so it's not really gonna dig in, and that's why all of these tools have bevels on them. Every one of them, and it's not a real long bevel like a 20 degree like a knife. Some of them are 45, some are 30. Everything has that bevel, and as long as you're pushing on that bevel, you're a little bit safer. Future trouble. Yeah, so the joke is a wood turner and his girlfriend, because it doesn't happen. You either start after you're married or you never start. Not because you can't get a girlfriend, but because there's always something to do. And it takes up a lot of time. That's what my wife doesn't like, that it just takes up so much time. My custom undercut tool is just a hex key sharpened with a bevel. Should do it. All right, we'll see you, Rob. Xavier, where did I learn to wood turn? From YouTube University. Four years ago. Back in 2020, I was watching a lot of these guys do this during COVID. I still had to go to work, so I didn't really have a lot of home time, but I was watching them do that, and then I was like, why don't I just do it? So I bought a lathe, bought all the tools, slowly at first. You know, I went in small. I make a lot of tools. The ones that I can't, I find for... You got to pay something for them. Like this one, this is a good one, has a good name, but I might have gone past it now. Shoot. I don't know what this one was. This one came from the UK. But yeah, you just kind of learn a little bit at a time. Pay attention to who you're following. It's hard to know if someone's not telling you how to do it right. But if you see more people saying to do it one way, that's probably the right way. All right. So now this one is very hard to sand because that mass is so far out here. So I am going to switch to my cone that Russ was talking about. That was a good idea. Just first a little bit of sanding. Put it on light, very light and straight. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you don't just believe the first person you watch. It took me a long time to do live streams before I felt comfortable enough that I was doing it right. And I'm sure there's things that I don't do right. People tell me all the time. And some of it in wood turning, there is no right or wrong. You could ask 10 different wood turners how to do something, you get 20 answers. Turnawoodbowl.com, yes. That's, what's his name? Kent. He's very good, very instructional. That was one of the first ones I watched. There's a couple from the UK that are really good. Wayne the wood turner. Wood spun round with Doug Miller is very good. Those guys are very, very good at instructing. Good talkers. But yeah, definitely Kent. If you want to turn bowls, that's the guy to watch. I had the benefit of watching Robbo Robertson back in 2020, 2021 from Australia. He was a very good teacher. Difficult because he had a certain way he wanted things done, but very good. All right, Matthew, what color? Put some tools away while I'm waiting. What color you want, Matthew? Blue, yellow. What's JE? Blue and yellow. Blue, J, and yellow. I got blue and yellow. Light blue or dark blue? J. What's J? J-E. I assume is oh, just blue and yellow. Dark blue? Okay. Dark blue. That's black. Where's my dark blue? There it is. All right. Dark blue and yellow. Yeah, just regular colored pencils, nothing fancy. Blue and yellow for the Michigan Wolverines, and black. You can do that. Okay. Yeah, just they're actually Crayola. I like the Crayola ones. I have some other ones that are, see if I can find one. They're like, the Crayola ones are round. These are like the hex shaped, but you can kind of see the difference in the actual color. I like the Crayola. They last just a little bit longer. I mean, you have to sharpen them a ton, but yeah, a little more meat on them. All right. I wish you could put like colors in the chat or like, I don't know, do they have color emojis in the chat? And you could do like almost a sequence of colors. That would be kind of cool for requesting colors. On the point. Matthew, you are demanding. I always like to do the point black so it looks like it's floating. All right, how's that? Oh yeah, that's cool. Zay found it. All right, we're gonna start doing that. That's a good idea. Then now you can like pick the color and the sequence. That's cool. All right, thank you, Zay. I like it. So a lot of wood turning is, with any woodworking, I guess, is not so much always how to do it, as there's just a lot of troubleshooting, like how am I going to do this? Like there's no website you can go to. You know, you just got to problem solve. That's what separates the good ones from the normal ones. Anybody can really do it. There's nothing fancy about it. But if you can figure out how to hold it on the chuck or on the lathe, you can turn anything. You just got to figure out how to hold it on the lathe. That is 90%. Oh, we got a big chunk right there. If you can figure out how to hold it, you can turn it. Because some stuff like rings, they get tricky to hold on a lathe. I like how the colors always look a little bit messy when it's stopped, but when it's spinning, they look perfect. I just wanted to come off of there. Oh. All right, moment of truth. Oh, look at that. That's one of the best ones so far. Abel the Unstable, thanks for stopping in. Uh-oh, before cutting it, what did you want, Matthew? That worked really good. Yeah, that's a good spinner. But that'll go for a long time because a lot of that rotating mass is further out, just like a bike wheel. That's why you don't fall down when you're riding a bike, because it's spinning and that rotating mass is to the outside. It's just like a good gyroscopic. I should have put more color in there, but it was like there wasn't a lot of room to get in there. So, all right, guys. My feet are getting tired. There's probably other stuff you'd rather be watching now. Go watch some politics or something. No, don't watch politics. It's not worth it. We made 5 good tops. If there's anything here that you've requested or that you'd like, message me on Instagram. That's just the easiest. I wish YouTube had a messaging thing, but Instagram's easiest. And we'll work something out. So eventually I'm gonna make a abrasive paste. Yeah, that would have been. It's not bad. It's kind of shiny. This is very hard to polish because that stem's so skinny. It would have been hard to do. What I need to do, so if I were doing this different and I wanted to do the colors, the super glue, the polish, all that, I would do this part and probably back to here and then do the sanding, all of the stuff. Put the colors on, the super glue, get it all done to here. Then I would cut back to here, do that, then I would finish it out. So it'd probably be done in 3 steps. So we can work on that on the next live. We'll work through one. But yeah, definitely subscribe, share. Nobody shares. That's all right. Super chat. A thank you to Russ for a $5 super chat. Didn't have to, but I will take it. My dad told me a long time ago, don't turn down money when people are trying to give it to you. So I appreciate that. Yeah, subscribe, like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for coming in. Heath Turnbow, thanks for coming in, Heath. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I wouldn't do it without you guys. I would just be by myself in my basement waiting to get yelled at by my wife. So thanks for coming in, and we'll see you Friday, same time, same place. Oh, Matthew, $2. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are now I have to be awkward. You don't give me money. I don't like being awkward. But thank you. I do appreciate that. Thanks so much. All right. Oh, shoot. All right. We'll see you guys. Thanks. And we'll see you on Friday. Bye.